I'm gonna say. So this is James Glover. Um, Today we have giant people.
Giants.
Yeah, giant people from all over the
Giant of
world.
Africa.
Yeah. We have Mrs. Fumi,
Miss.
Miss.
Yes.
That's why I asked her to do her introduction herself now. So please just tell us about yourself, little.
There's
The
not.
world is watching, you know.
There's
Like
not.
your
There's
name.
not much to say.
Just tell us
I'm
your name.
Fumi. Actually, my name is Pumziling Lube, so
Uh-huh.
yes, but I go by Fumi in Europe.
Uh-huh. Alright. So country?
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Ah, that's nice. Alright. So let's go to our big boss. Bro, you're on live, please. Let's be serious.
Okay.
Just your
Hi,
name.
hello. My name is Paul Julius.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm very happy. I'm glad to be on the show with you today.
The mic needs to be closer. Just draw it. No. You can throw this thing close to you. Look at how I'm bending. You can relax. Put the thing close to you.
Like this?
This
Close?
one.
Oh,
Now that one you go need drop. Yeah. Let it be behind your shoes.
Okay. But it's okay like this.
It's not okay, bro. It's not okay.
Can you end the live now? please?
Yeah. What up? We back to live. We here right now.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No worry, we'll do this later. Let's just continue. So, bro, you are still live. You can see yourself live. You can see live. Even though we don't have viewers, but I'm quite sure people are going to training. So, little introduction again. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Paul Julius. I'm very glad to be here with you on the show today.
You're from which country?
Nigeria.
Alright, so nice to see you, bro.
Yeah, my name is Yemi, and
We can hear your voice from our earpiece.
I'm sorry about that. So basically, my name is Yemi, and I'm from Nigeria. I'm cool. I'm dope. I like girls.
That's obvious. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the messages we received from our viewers. We got lots of them, so I'll go to the first one. Just give me a few minutes. So one said, "Hello James, my wife borrowed 300,000 from his wife, and said I should pay it back. I said that I enjoyed from the money. My wife isn't talking to me at the moment. I noticed some extra spending from my wife in the past few weeks. She bought foodstuffs, cow leg, snails. She did new hairs, nails, and I asked her where she got the money. She said nothing. I was paying along. So 5 days ago, I logically logged into her bank account. I saw her ex name. I took the screenshot and I confronted her. She said, why did I check her phone? And I told her to return the money. She said no, that she already spent the money, and starting from the things she bought in the house. Then she asked me to give her the money so that she could return it. What should I do? I need help. So basically, the wife collected money from her ex, and she used it to make her hair. She used it to...
That's wild, man.
Yeah, understand. So, man, I don't even know what to do right now, man. I don't know. What
Nope.
would you do if it was you? Let's first start with the woman. Because
Yeah. It's all about women.
yeah,
That's it.
it's yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know. I think, well, if it's a situation whereby she didn't ask for the money, I think it's, I don't know. I mean, if the ex just sent her and the boyfriend didn't even send her, and if she needed it, Why?
Wait, why are you
It's
still in
okay.
connection with your ex in the first place? Why?
It's not like you guys don't stay in connection with your exes. The fact that I'm in connection with my ex, it means
Like-
that him as a guy is in connection with his ex. So
No, it's
How?
impossible. How can you be
How?
with someone that hurts you, betrayed your trust, and you still
but
feel so
but
comfortable
it's
talking
not
to them?
all relationships that break up with that. You understand? Some is
Mm-hmm.
just distance, stuff like that. You understand? See, like now we're in Europe, yeah?
Yeah.
I might have left somebody at home and maybe we just broke up because of distance. That doesn't mean that we're hurt, pain, whatever. So, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's so disrespectful actually. Because
Yeah.
how can you have a boyfriend
Uh.
and still be in connection with your ex? That's disrespectful. Because to me, if I were to be the guy, trust
Mm.
me, immediately break up, break fast, immediately.
Maybe the ex
Straight up.
is like
Sorry, please don't
Neighbors.
forget that this is a marriage. They are
they're
married.
Yeah,
And they are not
Then-
even planning to divorce.
yeah.
A
So,
marriage.
They are
then,
married.
then she's
That's why.
crazy.
Not girlfriend.
I would say she's crazy. It's weird. Like,
Well-
why would you marry a person and then go back to talk to her ex and take money from him?
That is exactly my
It
point.
won't. It
That's
don't
what I'm
make
talking
sense
about.
at all.
What about if the ex just decides to, there are sometimes a man is trying to draw the attention of a woman back and just maybe she said no and just send her the money. What do you expect her to do at that
Nah,
position?
No.
nobody does that. When you say no and you're firm, nobody just sends you money like that. It don't happen.
yeah,
Sometimes
don't
it
happen
does,
to-
seriously.
Oh, do you do that? I think
Unless
you
it's
have
the
a
guy is
girlfriend
No,
and
you
psychotic.
try to
some
when-
ex, maybe
when-
from personal experience, you could share
no.
maybe with your exes.
Well, for me personally, I think if I'm gone with you, I'm gone. So I don't even like to keep my relationship with my exes. I don't like it because I kind of feel like what somebody is going to do to my wife. I don't want somebody like what I don't allow somebody to do to my wife. I can't do to another person's wife. So it's like a personal theory for me. You
Yeah,
understand?
but we need to look at this issue on two angles. Firstly, I would say the whole thing the lady did is really disrespectful because you are in a marriage. If probably maybe you were
Yeah.
dating, okay, yes, maybe you
Exactly.
could feel like maybe the guy wasn't maybe competent enough to meet her needs, or maybe there were some issues that led to such behaviors. But when you decide to get married to someone, you are stick with them for life
Of course.
through thick or thin.
Okay,
You have
no.
already decided that maybe if he goes broke, he's rich, I'm going to
We are
stick
still
with
there
him.
together
And-
to rock it down.
Yeah, and there's something called boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries. Like as soon as you get married, there are some kind of maybe the way you dress, social media, the way you pose, maybe some kind of body opening clothes. You have to put an end to all those things at least. Because your behavior, your character, how you put yourself out there is a reflection of how people view
You.
your husband.
Yeah.
You understand? Because
Yeah.
if, for instance, maybe I happen to have maybe that kind of guy, I heard that maybe your wife is going out there to seek money from me or ask people okay, can you lend me some money or maybe
It's-
favor or
it's-
anything? It's
It's
disrespectful.
disrespectful. Yeah.
You understand? I can't respect you as
To
a
the
man.
man,
Maybe
yeah.
your wife comes to me for
Yeah.
aid, money, and everything. I'll be like, this is dumb fuck. I won't
That's
give
so
you. I won't respect.
disrespectful.
I won't respect you again, because I'll find it that you are unable
You
to
are- yeah, you are
maintain your
irresponsible or
household.
something.
You can't even
Yeah.
keep
Your
your
wife.
wife. Your wife is not content. You are not providing well, and I can believe any story she could maybe make up about you. Maybe she could tell me that maybe you are not providing money
She's
for
a
her.
woman, bro.
You are, I would believe, because something might have happened. For a woman to go out there to seek money or seek help from her ex, man, it's really disrespectful.
Well, let's hear what Praise has to say about this.
There's nothing much. There's actually nothing much to say because this kind of scenario is a weird scenario because I wouldn't say if I find myself in that kind of situation, but I didn't find myself in that kind of situation. But if I were to be the guy, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
But she said the wife asked
Him,
him to return the money.
The wife?
Yeah,
Ask him.
to return the money because
how?
I don't understand.
She's not willing.
She's not willing to return the money.
She's not willing to.
The
return
husband
money.
asks her,
Yeah, that the husband commands her to return the money now.
and she's not willing to return the money.
Because she's
Yeah.
used
Then
it.
if I were to be in the position of the guy,
Yeah.
trust me, the relationship is over.
It's marriage.
Yeah, fuck
Whatever.
whatever it could be. It's over. That's it.
Let's hear what Fumi has to
Because
say.
any
about
woman that can do that to me,
Yes,
she can actually kill me.
Kill you, yeah, of course. And you can't
Yeah,
even believe what
I
what
can't
might-
trust her anymore.
Yeah,
So
and
what
many
are-
things
what are
might
we
be
there to
going
do?
behind
Let's
your
just-
back, and you have to ask
Yeah,
yourself,
let's
like,
hang it
how many
somewhere.
people might she have maybe collected money from, or because nowadays a lot of guys don't give women money just for free.
Yeah.
There's always a favor attached. Do this
Yeah.
for me, and you get this in return.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so the world is a very wicked place. People do things favor for favor. So it's very hard for you to just see a guy release that kind of money, like just say, okay, take just like that without asking something
You
in
know,
return.
sometimes it's good to just walk away. Yeah, it's actually good. It's peaceful. You know, that kind of marriage is a fucked up marriage, because I have a wife and she's taking money from her ex, and I ask her to return the money and she's telling me no, then she doesn't love me, obviously, because if it's a woman that loves me and understand me and want to be with me for the rest of her life, she won't even take money from her ex. She won't even talk to her ex, talk less of taking money from the ex. So basically, I don't think the marriage is in a good shape.
Fumi, do you
So-
have anything to add to this?
No,
You support them.
I might have to agree with
Are
some of
you
the
adv-
points they made.
Are you no, we are supposed to advise him. So we are advising him basically
The
to
guy?
break up.
I would say he should find somebody else.
Of course.
No, but
This is
of
a
course.
marriage.
Yeah, we are talking about
Yes,
him
why?
finding
I
someone
mean,
else.
peop-
But you know, it's not really easy because we are talking about
Yeah, it's
Marriage.
marriage.
a lot of money has gone in investment, trust, and this kind of guy now probably to take him to very difficult for him to move on.
No
You
matter
understand? And
no matter how much has gone into it, your life, you have to save yourself first.
what about if you have kids with this?
No, I think the guy
Maybe.
should send money to his ex and see how the wife feels.
But to me, you know, like I told you before, we have to look this issue on two different frames, okay? On the woman's side and also on the man's side. You understand? Marriage is like a lifetime stuff, you know, with a partner. You're going to stick with this person forever, you know? Before going into a committed, you know, like getting committed to a woman, you need to spend a lot of time to know, you know, her good side and her flaws. Things maybe, you know, like, okay, I can trust this woman, she cannot do this, she cannot do that. That's when you could have that trust to say, okay, I can really, like, I want to get married to this lady, I want to be in a marriage with her, I want to have kids. But I think most men, especially Nigerian men, they are under this kind of thing, like peer pressure and family pressure. Like, family will be like, okay, you are getting old, you need to get a wife, you have been working now, you have the money, okay, go and get a wife. And sometimes people just don't spend time to know the partner or someone they are dating. They just like want to rush things. Okay, we are married, she's beautiful, she knows how to cook, and they just assume. And sometimes as men, we always fail to ask women, like, okay, what kind of, like, your previous relationship, like what kind of guys have you been with? Like, what really ended the relationship? Like, is the guy still close with you? Is this still, like, you know, you need to know the distance.
Yeah.
What's the connections with you guys now? You guys still good? Are you guys still keeping in touch? You know, you need to ask this girl all these questions before taking her serious.
I didn't know
I
Nigerian
mean, not
men were so
marriage,
sentimental.
in dating. While dating her, you need to ask her all these questions.
But why do I feel that the guy is not saying the whole story? Because number one, you have a wife. Your wife is taking money from her ex. Obviously, there is something going on in the relationship before that will happen.
Yes.
Well, I
Before
think-
your wife could go out to her ex to be taking money, obviously you are not taking care of the woman. Yeah, to think of it, because to me now, I feel the guy is not telling the whole story. He's not telling the whole how the thing escalated to that extent from taking money from ex.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy is not taking good care of the wife and she's not getting what she's supposed to get in the relationship.
So our advice now is for him to end the relationship.
yeah, if I were advising,
End the marriage.
if that is the whole story, if that is the whole story,
or
then the best thing for him to do is just walk away.
Yeah, or what for me?
or if it's what, like he said, that he left something out here, then he should start taking care of his wife. So
Yeah, if the story is complete, you know, some people sometimes they just say the story, they won't say their own
Yeah, of
their own
course,
bad parts. You understand? So basically, if the story is complete, my own advice would be like just walk away from the relationship, whatever it is, relationship, marriage, just walk away. Your peace It's very important.
All right, let's go to our next message, which says,
I thought you were going to share it. Last time when you're reading, I could not understand you. Your accent is really.
yeah, I'm sorry. So,
That's Nigerian accent, bro.
so this said, "Hi James, I married a white woman. I'm based in Europe. I love my wife. I cheated on her and she found out through a text message on my phone. That day was like heaven was going to fall. She was crying, vomiting, bleeding from the nose. I felt so bad. I apologized, but she stopped talking to me ever since. We went for counseling. Still, my wife hasn't been cooking for me. I'm doing the daily affiliation with her, but as an African woman, but an African woman will never do that because the topic says, I wish I married an African woman. Said, an African woman will never do that. My friends have cheated on their wives and their wife will be the one to apologize. But marrying to a white, he said, like, marrying to a white woman looks like an hell to me. I don't know what to do. I love my wife. I don't want to divorce because she's going to take half of my property. Do you understand?
That's
He doesn't want to divorce because he knows that his wife is going to take half of his property and he loves his wife. What advice do you have for him?
What happened in the beginning?
He said he cheated
He cheated.
and the wife was vomiting, crying the whole day and things like that. And he
Because he cheated.
No, so now,
Yes.
so now the topic is like he wished he married an African woman. So we're going to talk about what is the difference between marrying an African woman and marrying a white woman on the cheating aspect. How does an African woman take or accommodate cheating differently from a white woman? So that's the topic.
Well, to me, there are two types of African women: Gen Z, and all this Gen Z generation. Their generation is fucked up. It's different. You understand? They won't take shit from you, and that's it. But the fact is just that, to me, you shouldn't leave your boyfriend or husband because of cheating. I have my reason. Because all men in the world, men are polygamous by nature. That's the truth. No men, even your pastor, men cheat. That's the pure truth. Men are polygamous in nature. Even if you leave even if she leave the guy, the next guy she's going to meet is still gonna cheat. So it's better for a guy to cheat and still understand that, oh, he fucked up and is willing, begging to get. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying what the guy did is right. It's not right. But the fact is just that men are polygamous in nature, and that's the truth. I know women are very emotional about it, and I'm not trying to be so like insensitive, but it's just a fact. Men are polygamous in nature. There's no man in this world. There's no man that can come to me now and tell me that, okay, I will never cheat. You're just lying to yourself.
So literally saying that. What about the fact that
I'm not defending the guy.
African women will accommodate cheating more than the white women.
That's
What's
true.
The difference?
That's true.
There's no difference.
There's difference. There's difference between African women and Western women. It's different because me, I don't like Wala. I cannot marry with Western. That's the truth. I cannot. I can't be going through that kind of stress. It's too stressful, African women, there's culture in our land. We have culture. We know how to, to take care of our man. We know how to do whatever we have to do. Men knows their own duty. Women know their own duty. Women's duty is to take care of children, take care of the house. The women is the owner of the house. Take care of the house.
We have a woman here. Why don't let the woman talk?
No. It's the truth. It's the fact.
No.
Women is to take care of the house. You understand? Men duty is just go out there, work hard, make sure everybody is okay at home, make sure they get whatever they need at home.
I think Fumi has a different.
Yeah, I know, because she's Gen Z. That's why I said Gen Z generation is fucked up. You understand? They are just like Western as well. So basically, men are supposed to go out and work and make money, make daily livings for the family.
Do you think that literature still apply in 2023?
I don't think so. That's why I said Gen Z generation is different.
So
So
What-
for me, regarding this perspective of maybe if African women are much better than Western women
in cheating, in accommodating cheating.
Okay,
Accommodating
okay.
cheating.
I lived in Nigeria, in
Yeah.
different states.
Yeah.
I ghetto, rich neighborhood. I've been everywhere. So if you look at maybe our culture back home, if you found maybe the African women are of two types. You know, the ones that come from the middle class and upper class family,
Of
where
course.
they are raised with love, care, their parents provide them all basic
Whatever
amenities
they
they
need.
need.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Yeah.
The moment you cheat on them is game over.
Wow.
Game over immediately, because one, they are independent. There's nothing you try to want to like give to them that will like to like freak them out or
Yeah.
impress them, because they have rich uncles, they have dad, maybe probably they are maybe self-employed, they have skills, or they have any skill set that can give them money.
Yeah.
You understand? And the second type of African women are those ones that come from like the struggle, in a situation whereby they are the one providing for home. They're the one looking after home. The moment they turn 18, they have to struggle. They have
Yeah.
to go learn skill. They have to do this. You understand? Those type of women are hustlers, born hustlers, because they know the kind of background they come from, and they don't want to end up with someone from same level or same trenches with them. So
Yeah.
they would like to date the upper class or the middle class. So those kind of women, if you maybe you're a guy that have money, you flaunt, you dress well, no matter the bullshit or the useless attitude you throw to those women, they will always
Yeah,
tolerate
for
it.
example, Chioma and Davido.
You understand? They will always tolerate it because
Yeah,
they,
that's true.
because
Yeah, that solve it all. Guys.
because
You've
they
seen,
Chioma- Chioma
you've seen what Chioma have
accommodated-
been,
Chioma
surviving
accommodated-
all this while.
Someone accommodated Davido.
Yeah, the guy still went out buy Richard Mille, buy a
see,
lot of
but
Birkin's
if-
bag, and
imagine
shut
if
the
case
fuck
was,
up.
Well, imagine if the case was like reverse. Maybe Chioma is wealthy, comes from a wealthy home. She's a maybe
She
self
did
boss.
come from a wealthy home.
No,
Nope.
you can't compare
What wealthy
her
home? Who
wealth
told you that?
with Davido's wealth. Impossible.
Stop playing.
But if maybe they are in the same,
Caliber.
caliber, they roll together, they have the same money,
Just
you
like
see,
let's compare like Davido dating Rihanna, and that happened. Is it
It's-
gonna happen?
it's not gonna happen. But although, Western women on the other hand, if they love you, regardless of your status, if you have money or anything, they are independent naturally, and they love one thing: loyalty and trustworthiness. Just give them that thing. They don't mind if you have money or you look like shit.
But bro,
They'll stick
bro,
with you.
bro.
But the moment you just like fucked up, you betray their trust, they're
Yes.
out.
Yeah, but
And they might harm you if maybe you are dating the toxic one. They
yeah.
might kill you.
But there's one fact. Me, I just want to put down.
Yeah.
The fact is that men are polygamous in nature. No cap. It's
but
the
not
truth.
see-
You know what I'm
Let's-
talking
let's-
about.
Let's
Not
hear
on
from the
see.
woman. Let's hear.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we hearing from?
Do you think as an African that you like ladies accommodate cheating?
No, I mean, I don't know about others. For me, you cheat, you're gone. I don't see why I should live with a person like that. I don't
He
see
apologized.
any
So
reason.
so do you think
Apologize. So if I do the same thing and apologize, are we fine?
no?
No.
It's,
So why is it okay for you to cheat, but it's not okay for me to do the same thing?
This is where feminism comes in. This is what I'm talking about. You cannot think you can do the same thing, men. You know what men will do and go scot-free. You can never do it and just go scot-free because you're a woman. Because we see you as special made. You're
I
not
get
just
that, but respect is earned. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
earn respect. You don't want to step your foot and be like, I have to be respected. So if you cheat and you come back kneeling, I should be like, oh no, it's fine. No, the second time you're gonna cheat again and you're gonna come back the same way because you know that no, she's gonna say it's fine. You understand? But if I tell you that if you cheat and then you come to me, I'm like, no, you know what? Let's just divorce or let's just end this. The next guy who knows, or the other guys who know us, they know that girl is as kind. She won't stand for this. You understand? But if I accept stuff like that, every other guy that you know and I know, they know that that girl, if you cheat on her, she's cool. You understand? I'm not gonna stand for that.
no. That's if your man cheat on you and he's still flaunting into you, like letting you know that he's cheating on you. Then that kind of man, you should just leave him. You
No, but
understand?
still, even
But a man that is hiding it from you loves you. That's the pure truth. Truth is actually bitter. A man that cheats on you is cheating on you and is hiding it away from you, and you find out, and this man is willing to do everything to make amendment, is begging day, morning, afternoon, night, is begging every time. Trust me, that kind of man, you should just stick with him, because if you go out there, it's truth. Men are polygamous. If you still go out there to meet another man because a man cheated on you and you left the man to meet another man, the next man you're still going to meet is still gonna do the same thing. It's the pure truth.
Well, I disagree on that, but there are a lot of guys that have that thing called like high standards. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
if you're a good woman, regardless woman or man, you are good to them. You have good intentions for them. They always stick around with you because they know those kind of people are very rare to see. So, regardless of that, they'll just be okay. I'm with you. I got you 100. Like no cheating, nothing.
But
But
Davido's
regardless,
still-
Bro,
With-
bro,
Olamide
bro, I
cheating.
won't listen
Sorry,
to this.
I don't-
But
I won't take
I don't know
this.
if Olamide shit.
What are you saying?
Olamide is also as
See, you know what you know what I'm talking about. There's no how
Mm-hmm.
there's no how much money you want to have. They are cheating on Cardi B, bro. They are cheating on Nicki Minaj. They are all these
If
wedding
you
women.
dare shit on Cardi B, you are dead.
Stop playing, man. Bro, stop playing. Stop playing.
You know her. I know her.
Forget about this thing. I'm
No,
saying
but
the fact.
I mean,
It's actually
Cardi
the fact.
B and Nicki Minaj are not women standard. Do you understand? So we can't put them as if you're cheating on Cardi B or if you're cheating on Rihanna. They are not women standard. There are things that they do that other women don't. Drugs, alcohol. Some women
yeah,
don't
yeah.
drink.
And they have
You
plenty
understand?
of billions
So
of
we
dollars.
can't put them as standard. They are definitely
See,
not standard.
I understand. I understand the fact that if you see a good woman, you know, the best woman for your future, for your life, women that's ready to stand by you,
Support you.
stay close to you, do everything for you. If you cheat on them, it's gonna be so hurtful. But we should just be realistic about this thing. Trust me. I like to state facts.
So what are your advice for that man?
My advice?
Yeah, he cheated, but he's still begging, and he doesn't want his wife to divorce him.
Yeah. My own advice, trust me, I will just ask him to stop begging. Yes, because the more you keep begging, the more you'll be irritating her. Just stay away. You understand? If you keep begging, that's women for you.
The white woman can actually divorce, and you know the law divide the property into two, and that is what he's trying to.
There's-
to the mom.
Yes, I just give
Maybe
Akimi
probably
rule
that's
straight up. If you
possible.
don't say that kind of thing don't happen, Akimi rule straight up. All my money straight to
I'm
my
not
mom.
sure that thing can happen now because according to U.S. law, you have to have transferred your what did I say?
Before the lawsuit, now you
if
have
probably
to.
if he didn't sign up for prenup, I think half of the wealth will go to the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
No, but he cheated, so he deserves that.
Yeah, he fucked up. He fucked up actually. He
But
fucked up.
I think he's a very disrespectful man. He disrespects
Yeah,
his
it's
wife, his marriage,
yeah.
and himself.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
And for the fact that he tried to compare African women and Western women, that is the height of the disrespect.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to like make
Make
African
it-
women
yeah,
look
make
so
it seem like
cheap,
it's
like we don't
normal,
have
like
no value.
African women can take bullshit.
Like,
Whatever you
that's-
dish to them, they take it.
That's
Okay.
crazy. If maybe probably I'm the wife, I will divorce him and go with half of the property for sure.
Yeah. That's it.
That's fact.
The guy
let's-
fucked up actually.
Let's go to the next topic, which
Yeah.
says, it says the, hi James, I'm dating a beautiful girl. She's so beautiful. I'm happy to be her boyfriend, but her English is bad.
Our English is bad.
Yeah, she said.
Off key. Flag.
said-
Red flag. Straight up.
Wait, she's proud. She's proud to be her boyfriend, but she said she's scared to take her to public places because he thinks she's going to embarrass him. So how does he?
Take him to easy.
No. How does
Easy
he?
score.
Okay, how does he
louder.
try to correct her without
Uh-huh.
making her feel bad?
Take her to easy school.
It's quite simple because if
Simple.
you love people, someone you love them because of maybe their attributes, their traits. Language, English language for sure is not her first language.
Of course.
You understand? If probably you write anything in English and translate in her native language, she will understand perfectly. You understand? Someone doesn't speak English doesn't make them maybe less of a person or make them dumb.
Yeah.
Because if that language is translated to their native tongue or maybe their native language, they will understand all the information perfectly. So if you love the girl and maybe she's a nice girl and she has maybe the good qualities of maybe wife or girlfriend, it takes time. 2-3 years or maybe probably how depending on how she studies, she could learn English language. And beside most of us, are not born with maybe as English as our first language. We have our own native language, and it's a gradual process. He just needs to take time.
Yeah, so
with
some
the girl and stuff like
actually
that.
some Africans, their mind is fucked up. You know, all this colonization or whatever they call it. Number one, some people actually, you know, some people think English language is the measurement of
Success,
intelligence. You
of
understand?
intelligence.
Which is not. You know, some people they might not be able to speak any kind of English, and they will be so intelligent and know exactly what they're doing. And there are a lot of people out there speaking good phonetic, good English. There's nothing upstairs. You understand? So it's just like that. To me, I will advise the guy to just stay cool with the girl as long as there's love there. They love each other. Yeah, things can change. He can actually work on you, and
But
she'll be
he's
fine with
asking
time.
for
Help.
how
Exactly.
he can.
Do what?
So already
Correct.
this is an issue to him, to understand. So it's not a point where love is enough for him now, because now
Yeah.
the fact that he actually reported it
It's a
it
red
means
flag.
that love is not enough for him at this
yeah,
moment.
Yeah.
So I think what I would say to him
But my question is
is to take
before
the girl
dating
to
this girl,
school.
he was very aware, like maybe probably she
Yeah.
has
True that.
problems with her
Definitely
English.
true.
So it's not possible.
So
How can you claim
obviously,
to
you
love
know,
someone?
yeah.
And
Actually,
at the
it's just-
point, no, I think maybe probably he just get fed up with the relationship
Yeah,
and try
he-
to use
he's
that
being
as an
petty.
excuse.
But
Yeah.
did you
Yeah,
know he said
because
he's
before-
proud to be her boyfriend? He
Okay.
said it.
Oh.
He said he's proud to be her boyfriend.
And then,
Well,
if,
then he's
then
embarrassed.
then
That's
if
not
that is
pride.
the issue, it's something they can work on. Get a teacher for her.
Or you can be her
teacher,
own teacher.
or you can actually be your own teacher. So
I guess
it's
he's
simple.
scared of offending her.
no,
probably-
there's a way you talk to people. You don't talk to her in a rude way. If you want to, that kind of issue is not something you're just gonna put to her and just put it to her face like, oh, you're speaking bad English. I want to. No, there's a way you talk to women and make them feel calm, make them feel safe, you know, and understand what you want. They, you know, if it's a woman that have sense, that's, you know, that is smart and intelligent.
So
and
what's your
everything.
advice, bro?
I feel like the guy is someone that maybe always seek the validation or opinions of other people.
Uh-huh.
You understand? Because he says he's proud of the girl, but anytime he goes out, he's always concerned about maybe she not speaking, maybe like making
Will
some
embarrass
her.
grammatical
Yeah,
error,
yeah.
embarrassing her.
Yeah.
So if you look at that context, that sentence alone, you could clearly
Yeah.
see that he
See
just
through it
he's just so concerned about
about other people, what people
say.
will say, and you
You
understand.
understand? And that's really like that's a fucked up mindset. to
Yeah,
carry
yeah,
in a
yeah.
For me, how can I
relationship.
say things without offending you? Maybe your English is bad.
No, but I'm thinking that the lady also knows that her English is bad. So it's I think I would come in a place like I would be like, babe, do you wanna go to this school? I don't know.
No, that's rude.
No, but I would definitely be like that. Like if a person comes to me like, okay, so do you want to further your English studies? I mean, I would not feel bad if a person comes to me like that. I mean, okay, I know my Russian is not bad, yeah? So if a person, it's bad. So if a person comes to me like, do you want to further your Russian studies? I'll be happy to. Do you understand? If
Yeah.
it's paying.
Jake, how will you have told her?
Let me say something.
Let's
for
say
maybe
say
my own personal experience here in
Alright.
Russia. Okay, there are some African guys. Okay, dating Russian girls. They are very aware. Like this girl doesn't speak English and they don't understand the language. But you know, when there's love, you understand. They say love conquers all. When you love a
Of
person,
course.
when you love someone very much, you are always willing to change.
Yeah.
They are always ready to learn maybe their culture, their language, and within 4, 6, 7 months they started learning Russian. The girls started learning English. You know, English and language is something that you can adapt, you can easily learn. It just all that matters is maybe consistency and also maybe communication. The more you communicate, the more you stay focused and the consistency. Definitely you get used to the language. Like my roommate here, when he came to Russia, then he speaks little English. You understand? I barely even understand what he's saying. We always use maybe translator, like translate. And at some point, I get so embarrassed, like I get angry because I can't communicate with him. He do some things that gets me angry. But the more I try to, take things easy, go easy on him, try to understand the kind of person he is, and he's trying to also learn my own culture. Like we do things together, we go out and everything, and we come to maybe like a common ground. we tend to like understand each other. Like he started speaking like English. I started learning some parts of maybe his language and his culture. Like that's love
So
for
in-
you.
in
So
what
if you
sense?
love someone, you will always be down to like
To help.
I'm
Yeah.
just trying to say
Did you
how
get
how
what
will
you
you
said?
tell
You
how will
said
you tell
that's
your
love.
beautiful how will you tell your beautiful girlfriend to learn English? How? Just for example, how will you tell your beautiful girlfriend?
Probably I would
Hi,
just maybe, hey
darling.
babe, like there's this English course I saw on YouTube. I would like us maybe to practice together. Like I could teach you some basic
Yeah,
English
you talk to
phrases
her in a soft
for
manner.
basic
not-
communication when you meet people outside, and she'll be very
Yeah,
like,
she'll be willing to
willing
do
to learn.
it. Yeah.
Praise, how will you tell her? Let's
Yeah,
say
exactly. If to me, I would just talk to her and I would let her know I want her to have English. It's a sign of love, for
Yeah.
me to even, take out my time that okay, I want to get you an English teacher. I want you to be better, for our future and our kids. You understand? Talk to her in a nice way. Pet her. Women are actually simple. Pet her. Talk to her in a very sweet way, in a sweet manner. She will understand. It's not that you go to meet her and be like, I don't like the way you're speaking English. Your English is not good, and I want to. That is rude. That will make her feel bad. Talk to her, let her feel safe, and it's easy peasy, bro.
for me, how will you accept a man? You're a beautiful woman, a man trying to, how will you accept it? Which word will you accept from him?
And I think the ways they put it, it's actually okay. Like what he said, women like to feel secure, like to feel safe.
Safe.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
feel that, you can go with anything, like basically anything.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's go to the next help request. This one says, "Hi James, I'm having an argument with my boyfriend. I said a lot of things. This from a female. She said one of them was was small, and immediately he stopped talking. He sat quietly. I apologized, and after then we had sex 3 times. So when we're having sex, I wanted to mourn. He looked at me with a bombastic eyes,
Are you whining me?
and I had these bad feelings. Ever since, I feel our relationship can never be the same again. Help me."
Catastrophe.
That's a tough question though. But
Can-
for that's a tough question. But for we to proceed, I would like to ask the girl here that does size really matter? Yeah, definitely. You have to ask
I
the
don't
ladies
want to
first.
be asked.
Yeah, you have to ask the ladies.
No.
You know,
To
if a-
no.
if
To
a
be
guy has-
real.
if a
To
guy
be
has a
real.
small dick,
You need to answer that question. Does size matters?
I think it. Unfortunately, I haven't had the opportunity to see sizes. But I would.
So you've seen a lot of sizes. Wow.
She said she hasn't.
No. I haven't
Oh,
had.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I think I got you.
unfortunately, so I can't really comment.
No.
on that,
To your own
but-
experience.
But
To your experience.
size
Does
matter?
size
Matter.
matters?
but I think.
Wait, are you a virgin?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Can I not answer that question on TV?
Yeah. No. You won't be able to answer the question if you're a virgin. You understand?
No, but I might be. I mean, I read a lot of novels. I have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
So if it's not my experience, it's their experience.
course,
you
of course.
understand?
Yeah.
And novels are really informative. So
Uh-huh.
my answer is gonna be according to novels and friends. So anyway, I think it does. But I had one person tell me that. Actually, let me not answer this question.
No, of
Can
course.
you-
It's-
No,
it's
this is
explaining
a
your
free
personal,
land. Say-
experience, so
you have to.
you can say.
We are here to share our experience and talk about whatever.
Yeah, so
whatever.
I had one person saying how she was not particular with big guys because for her it wasn't enjoyable. It was more pain than pleasure. So I don't know. I think it matters. I think too big and too small too something is not nice.
Well, to
Yeah.
me, I don't think size matters. Actually,
Yeah.
some girls actually enjoy, small PE with, it depends on how you use it. That's just it. You might have small P and somebody have Basho, a big one, and he doesn't know how to use it. And you that have small P, girl is dying for you every time. That doesn't mean I have small P though. So it is what it is.
Yeah, for me, I feel like size actually doesn't really matter, because if she's a decent girl, okay, let me just give you this quote. There's a quote that says, okay, yes, man is created by God. So all the vital organs, your facial appearance and everything is created by God. So even if you have a small dick, you meet a decent girl that hasn't maybe been around with so many guys, she will still feel you, like, because you are the first. But if you meet a girl like maybe a street girl, she has been everywhere, she has been the whole around the globe. Probably that kind of girl cannot maybe feel you, because you're just like,
Yeah.
she'll be like, what's this?
She has
Because
tasted
she has,
do you know
Kilimanjaro
that
rock
they
and
were they were having an argument, and I think she doesn't mean it anyway, because I think it's a general word when you say you have a small dick just to offend your boyfriend. But if you are the boyfriend, will you end that relationship because of just dick? My God.
no, I cannot end the relationship. First, I will still keep her around. I will
Uh-huh.
still go out there and look for another girl and see. You understand? Yeah, you need to test. You
Yeah,
need to
of
test.
course,
If
I'll
someone-
test,
If someone
yeah.
tells you that maybe,
I want to be
if
sure
someone tells you that
that
maybe
I have-
you have a
that's-
small dick, you can it's called an experiment.
Experiment.
You
You
conduct
confirm
a
it.
basic research. Okay. You get some girls maybe at the club or somewhere else, and maybe probably have sex with them, and you'll be surprised. Maybe probably you have sex with like 5 different girls, random girls at the club. You might discover that maybe 3 girls can feel you. You understand? It should just be as if maybe you are the best guy in the world and everything, and the other 2 girls might just be like,
it doesn't matter, bro.
But size doesn't matter. It just depends
doesn't
on
matter.
who you meet. Okay, if you are with a
Yeah.
girl that maybe that hasn't been with around a lot of guys,
lot of
or maybe
guys.
probably a virgin, you will just be. She will think maybe you are the biggest guy, like you have the biggest
the
dick
world.
You understand? She will feel you. But a girl with a lot of maybe body count, she sleep around
Yeah,
like a
that's
dog
the
and
fact,
everything.
actually.
Oh, why?
Praise, will you end the relationship because of that?
No, like I told you.
No, it depends. It depends. It depends. It depends on. I don't know the scenario properly. I'm not in their shoes, so
It does
I mean, I've never
your
experienced that
girlfriend
kind of
your
thing.
girlfriend tells you that.
my girlfriend cannot tell me that too.
And let's say
It's impossible. Impossible.
it's an example. Let's just say that. Will you end the relationship because of that statement?
I will not end it, but I will just in my mind, at the back of my mind, one side of my mind, I will just put it on one leg in,
Yeah.
one leg out.
Because you can't trust that girl.
Yeah.
She has
So
said
I'll just
that
know.
word.
I'll just know.
She'll try to
I'll be
look
waiting
outside.
for it.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting for it. I will know when it happens. Immediately,
Yeah, she has
Move on.
apologized.
she apologized
Yes.
for
Later.
saying that.
Yeah, and they had sex 3 times after that time.
No.
But the way he was looking at her, I was like, better don't more. You said I have a small dick.
Bro, let me tell you something. When it comes to in a relationship, like maybe sexual part and everything,
Uh-huh.
a woman always like flex on a man's ego. You might
Yeah.
not even be doing well and everything. She will mourn. She will act like maybe she's feeling you just to give you that pride. For you to see a woman to disrespect you to the point like maybe you have a small
It's
dick
true,
and
actually.
everything.
It is
You
true.
understand? She has completely lost interest, and it's just a matter of time before she starts going out there to look for someone else. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or maybe she has been tasting another dick
Yes,
somewhere,
of course.
and she just feel your own is bullshit.
Fumi, can you say that to your boyfriend?
I think that is relative, honestly. But if you're just trying to poke on him, it's also a bad thing to say. You understand? Like, okay, maybe it's not like the same thing, but I mean, it's like how a guy would tell me he have small boobs, yeah, in a bad way.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand?
Disrespectful.
It would, if it makes me feel hurt, then it's not something I would want to tell somebody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's
So
go
what
to-
about you? You haven't given us your opinion yet. What do you think?
I know,
want to hear
I
your
know
views
I'm
on
not
it.
small down there.
No. Like those size really matter. I want to know
My-
your opinion
Well,
concerning this.
for me, my size.
It's not your size. That size
If a
matter.
woman
Uh-huh.
tells me my size, like I'm small down there, man, I'm just gonna go by your word. Maybe.
Honestly, that guy will feel depressed.
Yeah, I'll feel
course.
But maybe
Maybe
the girl is actually stating facts. Maybe the guy dig is actually small. Because for a girl to say that and you are feeling bad about it, then obviously it is small. Because if you are sure of yourself and you have enough confidence in what you have, you know, okay, you know yourself. Everybody know their self. You know what you have. So for her to say that, I won't really feel offended if I know exactly what I have down there. I will just know I will know it's the joke.
But you know, this thing is actually a big problem in any relationship.
Bro, let me tell you, I'll feel bad. To be honest, I'll feel bad if I
Yeah.
was a guy. Because I'll tell him that if you keep yourself as a virgin or you didn't follow many guys, you would have not said
You
this
know,
word.
most things
You
going
understand me?
outside.
Yeah.
Most things going on. When a woman ever accuses a man for having a small dick, most women always say, well, most men will respond by saying that, well, maybe it's you that have been sleeping around so much that make it too wide.
Of course.
Now that's the statement.
But I don't think that's a statement that men should exercise to say, because I don't get why men want virgins, but they themselves are not virgins.
Bro.
No. Wait,
Bro,
Like-
that's another conversation.
we are
Bro.
See. God said, go into the world and multiply. You understand? So he said, any girl you
But
see,
he gave Adam Eve. He did not give Adam to Eve and so and so. You understand?
I'm
there
still-
was
I'm a
no
descendant
plenty
of Adam,
people.
you understand? So I'm still fulfilling that, that law, that principle, that instruction.
To date a virgin
Yes,
is
sir.
actually a strong
So are you
man.
multiplying with other people?
Very soon.
I cannot date a virgin.
Very soon.
I can't date a virgin.
Alright.
Nah, it's stressful, man.
Yeah,
I've
it's
done it
stressful.
before.
Why you feel like maybe dating a virgin, like the girl maybe you had
It's
your
too
first love or
stressful,
something like
man.
that. The bond is always like close. There's always intimacy, close intimacy, and also the level of toxicity is very low. Level of toxicity, rebellion in the relationship is low, because if you date girls that have been with different guys, have a lot of maybe sexual fantasies,
Yeah,
up and
sugar
down,
daddy,
man, it will be so fucked up for you
sugar
to
boys.
have a perfect home, because that girl will just keep on bringing on all her toxic baggages into your
Yeah.
life. Things you continue to suffer for, things you did not, maybe crimes things you did not commit, or maybe mistakes you didn't make. So it's better to date, according to maybe your, like they say, you cut your coat according to your size.
But do you know, like
Yes,
this
sir.
day itself, before a lady will agree to date you, they always ask, "Hope you are big down there."
Seems like you are following a lot of maybe street girls.
Well, if any girl tell me
'cause
that,
no-
if any
no-
girl,
nobody
No,
does
no,
that.
bro. Don't-
Wait,
I'm serious.
trust me, if any girl tell me that, if any girl tell me that, in my head, the only thing I have in my head is just sex to her, nothing else, because I know she's not bringing anything to the table. That is the only thing she want to offer, so I will take it. Yeah, as long as that's what she can offer,
So you're not gonna go
I'll take it.
ahead to maybe marry because
Marry what?
because of that question.
I can't marry that kind of girl.
So it can be fun.
No. I can't marry the kind of girl that is asking me, "Hope you're big down there." No,
Before-
in the back of my head, cancelled immediately. Immediately you mentioned that to me, cancel. I won't tell you. I won't react
Yeah,
like that.
because for a girl to worry about that stuff, maybe probably she
No.
has seen smaller ones.
But we
and-
worry about a lady's boobs and hers before we date them. Why can't they
not
just
Not
ask-
all,
Not all
not
guys
all
will-
the men, bro.
Not all guys.
Not
I
all
can-
the
I
men.
can speak for myself.
Not all the
guys.
men.
Not all guys.
Not all the men. Not all the men.
Let's go to the next topic. This said I should have reported to my mom. So he said, Jem, my parents have been married for the past 36 years. I was scrolling through my dad's text message. I found out he was cheating. I told my mom. Now my mom is filing for divorce. I feel so bad and guilty. I should have told my mom. What should I do?
Is it a boy or a girl?
A girl, like she felt guilty for telling her mom her dad is cheating, and because right now her mom is filing for
She a
divorce.
devil.
No, I think that's a horrible mistake she made.
That's
Because,
she a
like I
devil.
said, there's an African parable that says, "No be everything me I see, mouth they talk." You
Yeah.
understand? If the mother have been with the man for like 36 years and she never caught him for once cheating, then it's up to her to just keep her mouth closed and maybe wait for a day. Maybe her mom will see such a thing happen. Then probably she could handle the whole issue or know how to, take the next step and all of that. But for her doing that, she I think she didn't think about maybe the repercussions, the divorce, and sometimes broken home is really not maybe. The best
Some
solution.
people just feel like I just want to do the right thing.
No,
It's-
she will-
that's
she
not
will-
the right
she
thing
will-
because she's an
You know,
adult.
That's
I
not the
guess
right thing to
That's
do.
not the right thing to do.
She will feel that for the rest of her life. She will live with that for the rest of her life, that she is the reason why her parents divorced.
It is not her fault. It's her father's. Fumi, what do you have to say?
I agree.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I think she
No.
went about it the wrong way. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
the
it
wrong-
was me, I was just gonna go to my dad. Me, I'm
Yeah,
a
of
really
course.
straight person. I was just gonna go to my dad. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah. Me and my dad would talk like that. So I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. And if he loves my mom and he feels good enough, or he actually done something like that, I think it's his place to go and apologize. You understand? But I wouldn't just not do anything, because not doing anything too, you're gonna keep questioning your father your whole life. Like if it was me, I would probably start hating him. In the long run, because you know that that guy's like this, because you didn't get clarification. Yeah, you didn't ask. You don't know what's going on. But if you ask, he tells you, "I know." Wrong message. Okay, this one won't work. But I mean, it's good to get clarification.
All right. So
Yeah, the man fucked up, but I'm a man too, bruv, and I understand how it goes down. So it fucks up, but the child actually, she went too far. She would have gone to the father and explained and talked to the father, and even with that, maybe the father will change and everything will be fine. But for her to do that, nah, she's gonna live with that for the rest of her life. And that's the
Yeah,
fact.
and women also are very illogical in terms of maybe handling such issues.
Issue, yeah.
Women don't think.
They don't-
with their
they think like
brain.
this. They just-
they act by emotion.
Emotion.
You see, so because her mom won't take that kind of issues lightly, because she'll be like, 36 years I've been with you through thick and thin, and you have the gut to do this to me and
Right,
everything.
but I don't
So-
think divorce is supposed to
Yeah,
be the
so
solution.
regardless of anything,
that's 6 years of marriage. Nah.
Yeah, but I think the lady I think the bigger reason why she actually filed for the divorce mostly was because her child knows. When you're a mom and you know
Yeah,
that your
it's-
child
that's
knows
very
that she
embarrassing,
cheated.
yeah.
You don't want her to go through that, or to
That kind
be
of thing,
cheated
yeah.
on and be okay with it.
Yeah, but-
so it's like you're now setting another example. like-
yeah. But for me, I feel like women don't really forgive cheating.
Yeah.
No matter how they act, like maybe we forgive you, we are back together. They will always use that against you.
Yeah, women do act on their emotion because, from my own experience, one of my ex-girlfriend, let me just say my ex-girlfriend, there was a scenario that happened. Then, my ex-girlfriend she was living in another state. I'm living in Lagos State. I was living in Lagos State. She was living in another state, and I fucked up. Actually, I fucked up. But it's, to me, I think men are just like that. I'm a man too, and I understand. So, I invited a girl to my house in Lagos, and this girl is in the same school with my ex-girlfriend. So when the girl came, to cut a long story short, my girl found out that I cheated on her, and when the whole thing happened, I flew all the way from Lagos to the state she was, and I begged her for several times, many times. I begged her for so long. This is the girl that actually I treated her so nice when we were in relationship together. I treated her so good, and I begged her. She didn't accept my apology. I sent my friend to beg her for me. Then she didn't accept. Later, I locked up my mind and I just forget about the issue, and the love went off on the way. And later she came back to me begging me, seriously, begging me to take her back, that she acted on the emotion and blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's like that. When someone truly love you, I'm not trying to say it's good to cheat, you understand, but I'm just trying to state fact. Men are polygamous in nature. I think women are not ready to accept that fact, as a top G. Because trust me, if you have money, you are all right. Wait, just chill. You can't expect me to go out there, work hard for myself, make a lot of money, have money, and you just come into my life and I cheated and you're just blabbing. Bro, women, it's easy for women to get whatever they want. For example, a 20-year-old guy and a 20-year-old girl, you can't compare them. You understand?
Yeah, sure.
You can't compare them. That is the fact. What a 20-year-old guy, a 20-year-old girl has been enjoying at that age, that 20-year-old guy has never tasted it. And that is the pure truth.
Yeah, of course.
That is the pure truth. So To me, I think it's normal for a guy to cheat. It is actually normal. Women should learn how to live with it. No, it depends. It depends on the situation. You understand? That's just my own.
Yeah, but for me, I feel like if you have money, you can always get any girl you want. You can do as you like. But sometimes, even with the money, you can't find loyal people, and it's very difficult to find a very like decent girl that can stand with you through thick and thick, committed girl. So money can't buy commitment. Money can't buy loyalty. And money can't get you
love.
A good girl. Money can't get you love, because the moment you make a lot of money, people no longer respect you just because of your traits, your character, you dress well. No, they respect your position, your money, the money you have. Sometimes you find it very difficult to
understand the truth.
Understand,
the person that loves you.
Know who loves you, who
for
is
real.
there. If maybe your girlfriend, maybe if you get maybe you stop having a lot of cash, maybe she's still going to stick around with you. So sometimes money brings a lot of maybe its own problems.
Yeah.
In the sense, like maybe you have trust issues with everyone, because you just feel like, okay, it's because maybe I have a lot of money, that's why he's here, that's why she's here, and at some point you get crazy.
That's true.
But this situation, I don't think it's money, because they've been married for 36 years, and their daughter is already an adult, I guess. You understand? So I don't think money is really involved.
So now, is the guest seeking for advice?
Yeah, she's seeking for. She said, "What can she do to stop her mom?"
She fucked it up already. There's
no going back.
There's no going back. She fucked it up already. What's she supposed to do? She should just go somewhere and cry and just forgive herself. That's it.
I think the best thing for her now to do, like, she's already done this. So I think the best thing for her to do is to find out the truth. If the dad was really cheating, maybe all these years, she would feel bad about herself. That would make her less guilty, yeah. But how she went about this whole thing was just wrong from the beginning.
Yeah, but we can also look this issue on another perspective. For the man to cheat on his wife for like 36 years
and be hiding.
But you could probably tell. Men can be 56. 65 years old and they are still agile. They will still look young. They'll still look nice. They still go to club.
Yeah.
And with the money saved, they can still get any girl they
want.
And when women get to this age, they try to dress like grandma. They try, like, sorry to say, fallen boobs. The face looks so wrinkled everywhere. They tie wrapper around the house. And the man no longer find this woman attractive. He'll start looking for fresh blood. Okay, I want to be with a young girl. Like, just a girl, like maybe we could just go out, freshen up things. Sometimes it's the reason why men cheat maybe when they get older with their wife and all these things is maybe the appearance, the qualities and the facial appearance that made them to fall in love with the woman from the first start is no longer there again. She gets old with time. She lost her taste for fashion. She no longer probably she no longer have that like high sex drive like the man. So probably you start looking for other options out there. But to me, I still feel like it was the wrong decision for her to do, like to involve her more
she fucked
concerning the issue. You should have maybe confronted the dad and tell him that, okay, this is so bad. The repercussion if maybe my mom found out. And from there, you could maybe, okay, I will not do it again, like change his ways and everything. But although they say a cheater is always going to be a cheater, regardless.
You
understand? If you catch someone cheating on you, they will not change, actually. They will just change their method. They'll only change their method of how and they'll only get wiser and they'll still do more. So, yeah.
All right. So, that's that. Our advice for her now is just to go and cry.
No, this has already been done. So
the only advice I would give her is just to forgive herself. Forgive herself and just move on. She fucked it up already. So,
all right. So, let's move to the next one. This says, James, I found out my ex-girlfriend has been collecting allowance from her ex-boyfriend before he said she told me the ex-boyfriend used to give her 100K a month, but I can't give her out that kind of amount for now. It's been over 9 months since they break up and she's still collecting the allowance.
Bro, move on.
Wait, she said wait, let me finish. She said I can't afford to give her that much, but I can give her what I can afford. She spends on me, on him from the money the boyfriend gives.
And he's complaining.
Wait. You know say,
he's a girlfriend, bro.
Yeah,
that guy is fucked up.
This ex-boyfriend gives her mother money too. And they've been broke up for 9 months.
Her mother or his mother?
No, give the girl's mother money too.
And
Still
they
give the girl allowance 100k a month till now. Still give the girl's mother allowance as well. And I told her I was going to call the boyfriend's wife. She said she will never forgive me if I do that. I feel useless.
how old are they?
What should I do? They didn't
You
put
don't know their age.
They didn't put their age yet.
Well, to
For
me,
9 months, if we broke up with your ex for 9 months and you're still collecting
this is just like
allowance.
the issue we treated in the first in the
but-
beginning, because to me, the guy is a lazy ass nigga. Because, and number two is a fucked up person, because how can you be taking it for, number one thing that he used to fuck this thing, the whole scenario up, is he is taking money from the girl.
No, she
From another guy.
spends on him willingly.
Whereas he knows where the money was coming from.
He's enjoying it.
That's
Yeah,
why
he
is
shouldn't
he complaining?
complain. He's
No,
lazy.
he said if you useless, how will you still be collecting allowance from your ex-boyfriend? See, let me tell you something. It's not everybody that.
This sounds like sugar
Like a-
mommy and
Yeah.
sugar boy.
I
Sugar
think
baby.
if he's
That's what
still
I'm.
staying in this relationship for love, then
There's
he's,
nothing.
he's
You
in the
should
wrong
just shut
place.
up and chop the money and.
Well, firstly, if you try to like get this whole story together, you find out that maybe one thing I notice about women is when women are like they are going through a heartbreak, women find it very difficult to let go of their ex. Takes them time, unless they meet someone of maybe a higher value. Women don't
Yeah.
date down. If maybe she's dating a guy that is earning 100k a year, the next guy she's going to meet, she expects him to be earning like maybe 200, 300, or 400k.
But his relationship
You
based on
understand?
money.
So probably, huh?
His relationship based on money.
It's on
Women
value.
No, but I don't think that's accurate.
Women-
What you're saying. Sometimes a woman, even if she gets a person who's like richer, yeah, as long as that guy doesn't care for her, give her the security, that poor guy should go back.
Yeah, that's it.
So that
You know, there will be something that guy is doing. You know, that guy is doing for her to come back.
I think it's just the financial, maybe.
It might not. It might not be
The
the
guy
finance.
is
It might not
married.
be about
The guy
money.
is married. He threatened to call the guy's wife. The ex is married.
They should just enjoy the
No,
money
but
together.
they're
bro.
doing something together. They can't be.
Yeah.
They can't be not married and then he's giving somebody else money.
How can
just
people
like
even
that.
be in that kind of fucked up
So the
relationship?
thing is,
How can I have
the thing
relationship
is,
with my girlfriend?
he feels insecure because right now the person, the ex is still giving her money. Definitely, the ex is still in some ways having sex. with
Of
her.
course, obviously. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you expect?
Damn, bro.
What do you expect? That's why I said the guy is a lazy ass man and he's not a real man, because a real man would never do that.
Well,
But-
firstly, as a poor guy, a guy that is maybe
Yeah.
still coming up, you understand, you need to date women of your class. That's the
That's-
first thing. Yes, of your class, because you can't go around maybe trying to date women that have dated
Yeah.
maybe a rich guy.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
maybe take her out 200k, 500k down. She used the latest iPhones. She has been exposed to that life of going on trips, vacation parties, and all of a sudden you can't even earn up to 100k, even though you have the best of the best character in the world. As long as you have been exposed to that life, that maybe that flashy life, that lavish lifestyle and everything, she won't be committed to you. And dating that kind of girl, being with her, like maybe you want something like marriage or anything, is just the fastest way to your grave.
So you're saying that poor man does not deserve love?
Poor man deserves love, but you need to date your class.
even if you are
As
poor,
easy as that.
even if you are poor, I think it's actually good to know your own worth.
Yeah.
You know your worth. Even if you don't have anything, you should be able to stand your ground as a man, no matter what. Even if you don't have shishi in your pocket,
But
you should
trust me,
still be a man.
the girl loves him.
I think at this
I don't
situation,
think there's love there, bro.
I think
This is just a game.
I think the guy should just make peace with the fact that he's the side chick.
Yeah, of course. And-
Yeah, of course.
or maybe
That's what I said.
He
It's
used,
like
he used the money from the ex and maybe go to trade school, learn some skills, or go to school. Yeah, it's a good means. He could use the money the girl
Yeah.
is sending her to take care of himself.
He's the side
He
chick.
has to
He's
do
the
something
purse.
else. So he shouldn't feel bad because, he couldn't afford her needs.
I don't even think you should be complaining about this thing. This is a fucked up thing. Can we talk about something else? Yes. If you are listening to this thing, bro, you're stupid.
So, this said, please keep me anonymous. I was playing game with he said, hello, James. Please keep me anonymous. I was playing a game with my husband, a few days ago. We drank. Then we started asking ourselves questions. A truth or dare? And the rules of the game says that you must be sincere. So my husband asked me, have you slept with a married man before?
Again.
And I said yes, in university.
Sure, you know about that.
Ever since, his attitude has changed in the house. Please help me. What should I do? So are you saying that we should not do truth and dares with our? We should keep our secret even after marriage.
I think in a real relationship, I don't think there should be. Yeah, there are some kind of things you don't say to your spouse or your partner. You know, there are some secrets you have to keep
For life.
For life. It should
Damn.
die with you. You understand? Just to secure the relationship. You know, so I think I don't know what to say to that, but I just think there are some secrets you should be able to keep to yourself and just take it with yourself. Just to protect your partner.
But you know that sometimes you just want to be open to your. I used to be like to be open.
Life is not like that. If you are too open, women, even nobody likes. Okay, imagine you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend is telling you, oh, I fucked, like my body count is like 59 or 60, and she's being sincere, she's being honest. That kind of thing, you have to keep it to yourself till you die if you want the relationship to stay strong. You understand? Yeah, it's good to be honest in relationship. You understand? You have to be honest. Let your man or woman know where you are. Let them be able to guess where they can find you anytime at any day. You know, that's being honest and understanding each other. But not you telling your spouse that I had a relationship or fuck.
So that's the truth and dare. I'm quite sure she didn't
No.
even intend.
No.
But for me, on my own aspect, like on this issue, like, the society and the world at large views men and women differently. You know, a man is judged by his future, what you have going on in your life, like your assets, your skill set, your education. Like, what women judge men by that. The car, what have you achieved at your age and all of that. So men are being judged by their present life. You understand? But for women, men judge women by their past.
Yeah.
You understand? Because a woman past predicts her future.
Yeah.
You understand? If she has been exposed to all those kind of life of toxic men, having casual sex around, maybe useless friends and all those kind of lavish lifestyle, and they don't really match you haven't had that opportunity to live that kind of life as her, and same as her, that relationship will be like imbalance. There will be troubles.
Yeah.
Because she has had the best sex, the worst sex. She has had a lot of sex. That's why it's very bad. Like in my side, they say it's very bad for a woman to be more experienced
Than the man.
So if you're a man, you're a virgin, you haven't been with a lot of girls, you haven't had a lot of sex, and you went to marry a girl that is a nymphomaniac, she has had a lot of fun in her life, and at some point she feel like, okay, she wants to settle down with you as a retirement plan. You are going to be fucked up. Because you can't satisfy that woman. You don't even know what maybe makes her, turns her on, what makes her happy, and she will be a problem to your life because she has been around toxic men. You understand? I've been with a girl like that maybe in the past. Like, she told me like maybe she loved being with violent men. She liked guys that beat her up. Like, I was really shocked. Then that's when I tend to understand that black women in general, like most black women are like attracted to talks. Guys that don't have any future, they just know how to dress. They just beat them. They have no future.
They said
No,
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think you just picked the wrong person.
I don't think so.
When they get old,
I don't think so. You don't put it right.
They want to be with the guy that is successful, that got his life going and everything.
Women all around the world. I think women like bad boys. That's the truth.
Yeah, that was what I want to say.
No, it's not a guy that doesn't know how to dress, that doesn't know how to, Women like to have a man that is strong, that they can stand, they can feel like, oh, I'm covered. You understand? That is it. No women in this world, like, I don't know, maybe, I think 80% of women, they don't like a soft guy, a guy that they just tell, oh, sit down there, and he's just gonna sit down there. A guy that they will tell, I want to eat rice, cook for me, and he would just go into the kitchen and started cooking. Women doesn't like that.
So
But
That's
you need
the
to
way that
understand this
The
fact.
world is fucked up. Good people are being treated.
Yes,
like
yes.
Yeah, that is the way it is.
Why must it be that
You have to
the
make
good
sure they
girls are
see the
going
man
for
in
the
you.
bad girls? Why the bad girls are finally retiring to the good guys?
Because they have tested that life, they see that there is no end. They have gone to the end. They have seen the end game
No,
of that
maybe
life.
because the bad guys know what bad girls are like, so they don't want the bad girls, so they only have to go to the
For
good
me, do
guys
you
who don't
agree
know
with the
them.
fact that
What?
the good girls like the bad guys?
It's true, actually. It's a fact.
I agree.
You agree?
I
It's a fact.
agree.
I
Yes.
always say this
Time for
thing,
me
but
to be
people
a
don't
dog now. I
understand
need to start doing
it. It is true. It is
I need
true.
to be a dog now.
You don't have to be a thug. Don't get it wrong. You don't have to be
Yeah.
a thug. You don't have to be an hooligan. You just have to be a man, a strong man, somebody that they can feel okay. If I'm
What's
with
the
this guy,
characteristics of a man? Dama, yeah, define
a
that
strong man, someone that can be in control.
like this.
It's not about fighting. Don't
yeah,
get it wrong.
it's
Someone
not-
that can be in charge,
not
in
the person
control.
who's going
When
to
you
be
come,
like-
they know. Oh, when you know, sometimes when some men did, then we just come inside out, and the women will just ask them, "Oh, I've not eaten since morning. Can you go to the kitchen and cook for me? Please, can you make dinner for me?" Women doesn't like it. If you
It's
just
love,
walk into the
it's
kitchen,
love.
that is bullshit, bro.
Nah,
You can
yeah.
do it. Don't get it wrong. Sometimes you can just be willing to just show love and affection to a woman and go into the kitchen without her asking you to do it. Do it and make her feel good. You understand? But not your woman telling you, "Oh, can you help me buy something from the market?" Women, you will be unattractive to that woman.
All right, see,
That's the thing.
what's your
That's the
advice
truth.
for people viewing, like people that don't really talk? You know, most people when they were like most people, let's say 70% of men are really these kind of people that you don't want them to be. What's your advice? Because actually, I was once like this, like
Like how?
to even like I just listen, just like we are partners. I kind of respect. Okay, what's the difference between? Okay, let's. What's your advice for those 70% of men that don't really like to
Trouble, they
be
just
to be
peace,
strong, to be a
introverted.
man, like to be like that. They just want to be
They
a
should
partner.
learn.
My advice for them is just to be a man, because there's nothing
Yeah.
they can do.
Okay,
And
It's the truth.
For me, my own advice for them is one, they just need to be in good shape, have their finances secured, have a high skill set, dress well. Even if probably they cannot dress well, they just get yourself ready for life, get acquired maybe wealth and everything, and you'll be done. Because marriage and relationship nowadays are not even worth it. If we want to look at the bigger perspective now, because with your money, you could always get the same sex, the same girl, and you won't have more girls and more sex when you have your money, you are single, than someone that is in a relationship or in a marriage. Because why can you be in a house where there is no peace, and why can you suffer for some stuff you didn't commit, like in the sense like you always have to console her, like maybe, okay, calm down, be with me, she try to fight you, like no, I can't be with someone that maybe like try to bring on all our toxic baggage into my life, because that's not how I'm raised. If you're a guy or a woman that is raised around people that you are raised around love, family that love you, togetherness and all that stuff, if you meet a woman of chaos, even the Bible won't tell you, like I think it speaks about that stuff. If you meet a woman that is very like she sleeps around with different men, it's better for you to go and stay in the desert than to get any ties or maybe relationship.
Should
with
be the
such
hand
women.
of you,
yeah.
bro.
So for me, what do you think about the girls liking the bad guys? Yeah.
In what
that's
aspect?
it.
I mean, I think it just happens. That guy that everybody tells you don't date him. The moment they say don't date him, that's like when you want to date him more. Yeah.
What's your definition of a guy?
of a what?
Yeah, of a guy.
Of a guy.
A
Yeah.
guy.
Or a strong man.
Yeah,
a
a
strong
strong man. Yeah, like this is my man. Like this is my type.
I don't know. I think it just there are times it differs.
The
I
bad
can't-
guy that you said you like.
Don't get it wrong. Because in your head, what you're thinking as a bad guy is a guy that can smoke weed,
Yeah,
that can
it's
live. It's not,
different.
it's different, bro.
It's not about like maybe how strong he is or how he can hit a
Or
person.
how he
It's-
powerful or-
Exactly. It's not about that. It's just the way he
But
acts.
being a man, the way he carries
Yeah.
himself, the way you do your things, That is it.
Like
Women love that.
It
Like-
puts them different.
Like I said before, women love men that don't give a fuck about them.
No, but it's not like
No,
you
it's
know,
not- it's
bad
not- it's
guys
not-
they
no,
care
you're
about
getting
you,
it
but
wrong.
they won't
It's
show
not
it
about-
the
yeah.
same way you guys
Yeah.
show
Like,
it.
They won't put themselves down to you. The man that will not turn himself to be under you, like
Yes.
whatever you say, I just do. You understand? No, you have to have your own mind as a man and be able to control your relationship.
Let's say before they even start dating, I'm trying to ask this girl out, and I'm trying to be the man you guys said should be. What are the things I should do?
First of all, you need to, as a man, you need to like believe that maybe rejection is part of life. You know?
Yeah.
If a girl tells you no, you are able to walk away ASAP.
What about
Of
this
course.
girl that said that because I just said no does not mean I'm really saying no. I'm just posting.
Yeah, that's why you need to walk away. When you walk away, she will get that interest to want to like talk
Yeah,
to you,
yeah.
and she'll find it more. Women
Yeah.
love men
because
that maybe,
the more you do that, the more you'll be unattractive to her.
yeah, the more you like stay
Yeah.
there and try to fool yourself, or try to tell her maybe I have this money, I have this. You try to brag about.
That's
what you
bullshit.
own.
Real men don't do
You
that.
see, you lose your attraction with the girl, so you have to be able to walk away when disrespect.
Yeah,
is
just
served,
respect
or maybe
yourself.
probably she's not interested. You just need to walk away and go to the next girl. And also, women really like men that don't really care about them. In the sense, like, you know, guys that always send good morning text, afternoon text, have you eaten? How was your day? Did you sleep well? All those kind of things. They are called church boys.
Chineke.
You understand? Women
No.
like men that maybe like
It's
yeah,
true now. I
yeah,
can't just be telling girl, have you
You
eaten?
understand?
What have you?
They
What are you?
like they like men
That's
that
stories.
What is your say about this?
Yeah,
You don't like-
stories.
you don't like men that text you, say how are you?
Of
Nah, I want
course.
to hear. Let her talk. She's the lady.
No,
Speak for the
I-
ladies.
I think I have less experience in these things, so I don't know how to say it. But men are different, because you know, you can say. I mean, this kind of men are talking about alpha male, yeah, but they're gonna be different in the way they do things. So
Yeah.
you can't put them all in one category.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be like that kind that you know when he just says yo. He's actually caring for you, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's somebody who'll be like morning or morning babe or something, or just say queen or something, yeah. You know, it's his way of saying good morning, yeah. But then there's somebody who's like, yeah, good morning. What are you doing? Then now,
You know the way you guys are saying things now. Guys will not try to be soft again.
It's not about
no, you need to be
softness.
yourself. Like for
You know,
me,
being soft is boring.
no, for me,
It's true in relationship. Being soft, no, it's true to women. No.
Yeah.
It's a fact. Being soft is boring in a relationship. 80% of women, they want that just
Tough
sprinkle of the
guy.
toxicity. They want it in the relationship. At least once in a while, let you guys just
I need to change.
let everybody stand on their
bro,
toes.
you don't need to change. Let me tell you the truth, because people are different. You know, if you see guys that maybe really care about women, send them all those long texts, want to know how your day went.
The
what you
relationship
eat and
will not
everything.
last 100.
If you try to trace their root from, you find out that those guys came from a home where there is love, there's togetherness in the family. You know, there's good upbringing. You understand? A lot of them come from all those kind of Christian or religious home. You understand? If you look at the ones that maybe they don't care about their girlfriend, they have so many girls impregnated, like, you understand? Go through, maybe just go to their family background. You discover that maybe they have a family lineage of maybe that toxicity where the father hits the mom, or maybe they were raised by single parents. They come from a neighborhood where all this kind of stuff happens. Because as human beings, we are social creatures, you know, and the way a man acts, the character, the behaviors, the way they talk, you can easily trace them by the family, the peer groups, and their environment. These are just the key factors that build a man up on
Yeah.
maybe how they see
Yeah.
relationship, how they see love. Like from my own side now, the environment where I came from, if you tell me like maybe you need to pray, God will bring money for you, God will make things work, I will not believe you, because I have that mindset and that upbringing whereby you will work for what you have. You understand? So if you
100.
tell me maybe there's luck, there's anything called luck, or maybe pray and you will get it, I will not believe you, because of the kind of foundation I was raised from and the things I see, my experience of life. So I think it correlates with the relationships too, how women and men see relationship, how men are soft and how men become so
You know,
maybe
we're
toxic
actually
and everything.
teaching the younger ones, like your brothers, your junior ones now, that they have to be tough.
It's
I'm serious,
no,
your brother.
You
Yeah.
don't
Because
no
he's watching right
you don't
now.
get it right. You don't get it right. You are a man. You are a man. you have to be a man. And it's the truth. If you want your relationship to last long, you don't have to be that soft, too soft guy and be just too soft. Whatever your women talk, trust me. See, if you keep doing that, the woman, you'll be irritating her, and that's the truth. It's a fact. But some people, some people
You
don't tend to
agree?
understand this thing.
I agree.
It is the truth. It is the truth. See, this thing, I used to be this guy that I used to be very, too soft for women. But when I realized that it doesn't work, there is no way you can be this guy that is too soft. Oh, my woman wants to eat this thing. Oh, let me go and buy it for you. Let me go and rush and buy it. Women they don't like it. Especially this Gen Z.
What happened to these couples that say they started from the scratch? Now they are here. What are you telling them? The man was not a man enough because the way you're explaining it.
For them to be here
They are
now,
here.
the man is being a man in the relationship.
But they started with nothing. That means the man.
You don't
was-
get it wrong. I'm not telling you to be shouting on your woman. And I
No,
don't
like-
mean you should be shouting or you should be harsh on her. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when a man is a man, when you can be in charge, in full control. You don't have to beat your woman. You don't have to shout on her. You just have to be in control. That is it.
No, what I'm trying to say is that because this topic is how to approach a woman. Like we want to date here. So you said he has to be a man. So for you, what are your definition of he has to take a no? Because I heard what Jake said. Take a no for a no. Make sure that his finances are okay.
Yeah.
But what happened to these our younger ones that are still in secondary school? What are you saying? They cannot hack a guy, cannot start their classmate out because they don't
Why?
have money.
Why?
Why? I'm not talking about money.
Because
Don't
they are
you
also
get
watching,
it?
They are also watching.
You're getting me wrong.
All right,
Totally
so
wrong.
What must they have?
It's not. You might not even have money. It
Let's
is
say-
not about money.
Let's say
It is just being a man.
when you are
Being a
still-
man doesn't.
when-
It doesn't only. It's not
how
only
can
money.
you be a man in junior school? Explain. In junior school, because junior people are watching. High school. How can you be a man there?
There's number one thing that women values a lot. Number one thing is confidence.
Yeah.
Good confidence. When a woman see a man that have confidence, they will feel safe. That I think this man can actually be there for me. He's strong enough to be there for me, to be able to face whatever that happens. Have you seen some kind of family that you see something will happen outside? The husband will push the woman outside, go and talk to them. You understand? That is bullshit. The relationship will not last. When anything happens, you should be the man to face it. Face it like a man. Let your woman be there and be, she'll feel so secure. She'll feel so good. But when everything happens, you just say, what are we going to do now? No, you have to be in charge. That is what I mean by being a man. It's not about, you have to take care of your woman. Give her money. Whatever she needs, take care of her. Let her look nice. It's not about you beating your woman or shouting on her.
Yeah, let's
Just
go back.
be a man.
Let's go back in time. Let's say when you were we all know what we were when we were in junior secondary school. I want to know, what do you think like a guy should have his attitude? For me, I need you to answer this question. If a man, like then when you were in junior secondary school, what are you expecting from a guy before you can say hi? Like you're gonna accept his request. Like in junior secondary school, what do you think a man should have? Because that's when we men are like newborns. We are going to the world of relationship.
I think, like what Prey said, confidence. That's the first thing. If you know you have a guy like that, you're gonna, everywhere you are, you're standing as a person. Yeah, like you can't be in a group of people and then your guy is the one who's begging or who's just the small thing, the small person. You understand? You have to have that person who's like,
I think I watch more of Korean movies when they say like, no, when they beat the guy, it's the girl that now stand up say, don't beat him. Then they fall in love.
Yeah, that's
So those things
Korean
don't happen
movie.
in life.
Bro, that's movie, bro.
yeah.
You watch too much movie.
All right. So let's go to the next chapter. It said, okay. It said, hello, James. My girlfriend was slim when we started dating. I told her that I want to have experience of having sex with a fat girl because I love big
Some people
bum.
shy.
Yeah, I said. So I told her she needed to add weight. She agreed. I bought her weight gain drugs. She started taking them. We increased the way she eat. Now she is oversized. I don't like a big pussy.
Stress of
Again.
nowadays.
I told her she needs to slim down again. She said it will take some time before she does that. And I bought her slim tea. She has refused to take the slim tea and she still eats the way she's eating. I have cheated on her with some slim girls. I feel ashamed walking with her on the streets now. I feel guilty because she was very, very okay in structure. I really love her structure then, but now I don't like the way she's overweight. I feel ashamed walking with her on the street. I think I can't continue with this relationship again. I feel guilty. I need help. What should I do?
No, the guy is a fucked up guy. The guy is a fucked up guy.
You see that scenario? Like
Yeah,
the
like-
girl was normal before, but he wanted big bum bum.
Yeah, well, I
And the
think
girl agreed. Then they started eating until the girl got overweighted.
They're both not okay.
Yeah.
Like if it's like me, I'm thin, yeah. If I date a guy like he wants to sleep with a fat girl, and then I start eating. Personally, there's something wrong. With
I don't
me
think the
for me
guy.
do
To me,
that.
I don't think the guy
Bluetooth
will
dis-
actually love the girl,
Bluetooth
'cause
connected.
If
Yeah.
you love someone, you will love everything they have. The way they dress, the way they look. You have to love everything. You
Yeah.
understand? You have to love the way they look. Love her just the way she did. It's not about I want to fuck a fat girl. You just say you want to cheat. You want to do nonsense. That's all. So who is asking for advice now?
so.
Is the guy?
The guy. Is
No, I
stupid.
feel like firstly, women should always like before going into a committed relationship, they always need to know the kind of guy they are maybe hanging out with because for me there are three type of guys like which I have like come to like which I have like study I have met in person. They are the first type are like the guys with like maybe how will I describe this kind of people? They really don't know what they want. I call them confused guys.
Yeah.
Today they will be here. They'll say, "Okay, let's do this." Tomorrow they'll change the option. Oh, I don't want to do this. They always move by the opinions of others, or they
Other
are always
people,
being
yeah.
driven by their fantasies. They could just wake up this morning and say, "Okay, I want to travel to this place." They might maybe they might be in the middle of going to in that journey, and all of a sudden they'll say, "No, they don't want to go there again." So they are very indecisive. A lot of guys are like that, even women. So some human beings are very indecisive, and hanging out with this type of people might really jeopardize your life. In relationship, in friendship, you shouldn't be with someone that are very indecisive. Today they'll tell you, "Okay, I like you just the way you are." Tomorrow, maybe they change their stance and everything. These kind of people can really jeopardize your life. So, firstly, the girl made a mistake of maybe accepting maybe okay
She fucked
wants
up.
to maybe add more weight because you need to understand that human being wants are infinite. You understand? Men are never satisfied as human being. When you get this money, maybe probably you say if I get maybe like $1 million, my whole problem will be solved. You
Bro,
get that $1 million, you
your
still
problem
want
just
more,
started.
more. So human want is infinite.
Do you believe that?
So
this
for the
thing-
point that maybe you are trying to risk your life to the point of maybe trying to please a
Another-
guy, especially
nah.
as a woman, because at some
Nah.
point I was adding weight,
She
trying
went
to
too
look
far.
big and everything, and I started having this breathing problems. I started looking obese, and you understand. So getting fat and everything can really like ruin your life depending on the age you are, because maybe probably she's like 20 years or maybe 25 years and she's trying to get obese, and probably she's very lucky if she didn't even give birth, because if maybe probably she gave birth in the process or stuff like that, she might really add more weight and she would look like, I don't know, like maybe like she would just look like an old sugar mommy or an old cargo, you understand? And he will leave her definitely.
So, but I'm saying now you're saying literally that if your boyfriend, let's say I'm a girl, my boyfriend wants me to be fat, I should cut that relationship.
Of course, you can't risk
Yeah.
you can't risk your
100.
life and your health in order to please
Just
someone.
to please your partner.
For me,
You
what do you
understand?
have to say about
And
this?
if you
No, but I think I already said that the fact that she actually changed herself for the guy, she has some problems.
Yeah,
somewhere.
because this is a boyfriend, not married, not a husband, or they are not being tied to maybe any legal union or stuff like that.
So definitely,
it's
if a man changes taste and you still love him and you just want a big, maybe you see, maybe I'm slim,
the guy is not ready.
and my
Doesn't know
guy,
what
I
he
see
wants
my
from
guy
you.
looking at Yanshis on the streets, what should I do?
Ah.
Should I go and do surgery? Because
You-
most
you-
guys are doing surgeries these days.
Nothing. Men
I don't
men
think
are
so.
born to see stuff. You understand? We're gonna walk on the street. They're gonna look.
A lot to
But
see.
but
A
so
lot.
what?
Yeah.
No,
that's
you,
why-
no girls.
Yeah.
Why are girls doing bum bum then?
Yeah, I think some girls are not confident enough. They don't have
Yeah,
enough
they don't
confidence
have
in their body.
self-confidence.
The,
You know?
the thing is
And
that
I think women are actually the part of the problem. Yeah, I will admit to that. You know, now you see one girl, you know, because when you start seeing girl, you say, you have small bum, you have small breast. You know, it's women. They have a lot of competition within themselves. You know, women. You know the way they roll. They have a lot of competition. Oh, you wear nice shoe. They are, you know the way women think. So that's just it.
That's what I'm still saying. The indecisiveness there. People are very indecisive. A lot of people, young people, are very indecisive.
so
They
now we are
don't
saying
really know
definitely that
what
if
they
a
want.
man, since a man should just belong to one club, see that big yansh or tiny yansh, you cannot change.
Yeah, you need to decide.
You need to decide.
Probably if maybe it's
You
a
can never
relationship-
change.
If it's a relationship and you can't say you love someone, maybe at some point you say, okay, I want this after at the long run. No, before you met the girl, like you love her, you want her to be your girlfriend. There are some certain traits you might have said, okay, this is why I love her. This is why you understand. So definitely, I feel like maybe he's just been too.
For me,
confident.
Will
Yeah,
you-
it's been
will-
too cunning.
Will you end the relationship if your man asks you to be slim? Maybe even after marriage, you want it to be fat. What will you do?
To be fat?
Yeah.
Go to hell.
After marriage.
Is it after marriage?
Yeah, after marriage. Let's say after marriage. What would she do?
After marriage, I think no reasonable guy will want. his
We
wife
asked
to
that.
be
Yeah.
fat.
No, that's not
Some
that's not being
people-
responsible.
Because the moment you give birth to a child, she adds weight.
It's
Definitely, yeah.
not ready
What
for
if
the
she
life you
doesn't
sign
have
up
weight?
for.
No,
It takes-
there's a disease that sometimes doesn't make you gain weight.
Sure, but
No,
not.
but
You can't
still-
speak on all women.
But
You
most
can't
of
be a
women-
person
Your
and ask
body
a
is
person
different.
ask something of like that from a person. Like I don't know, but I think if you're a person, a good person, yeah, you can't be asking people stuff like that. Yeah, like you gotta gain more weight.
You definitely you're going to
Yeah,
end that
because-
relationship because of that, or you
Yeah,
want to
because
subdue.
you are putting my life in jeopardy. Like you are risking
if,
her to
if
maybe
I am
some
the
health
girl, I
risks
will
and
end up the
problems.
relationship.
Some
because I
church
believe-
girls will actually do that. Do you know that? We actually follow the rules.
And those
Like
are
what?
the girls. You know, some girls are actually easy to manipulate.
Yeah.
You understand? Based on the fact that they've, they don't have enough confidence and they just, you're willing to do whatever they want.
True.
Their man want them to do. Maybe he's the one taking care of their abuse or whatever. You know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think everybody should just know their worth. That's
Yeah,
just a
Let's
fact.
see, I
Know
think
your
we
worth
are-
and
should have
get the
the
fuck out.
last one. I guess that's the last one. So we'll be, I have one. Just last one. He said, "Hello, Jebs. My husband infected me with HIV.
Damn.
Said I'm okay.
Emotional damage.
I've been having counseling, and now I'm taking drugs to subdue it a bit. They said if I don't take the medicine, it's going to lead to a swollen brain. I have a good family support. I want to say marriage is not compulsory. It's only God that gives, it's only God that takes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I want a divorce, but I think I need some space. Let people learn. But is my decision okay? I need some space, but I don't want a divorce.
She's a good woman.
Yeah, she's a good woman. She's soft and
But my own question is that did the guy understand the fact that he has this HIV/AIDS?
He is the one that infected the man. You know, the man, the way you said, man are polygamous.
She infected the man.
He infected the woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking if the guy knows.
Yeah,
He's
he
aware
knows.
that
He knows. But right now, I guess according to the message, the woman just wants space. Maybe he doesn't want to stay with him no more, but he doesn't want the divorce. You understand? He doesn't want a divorce and things like that. But she felt that.
I feel so sorry for her.
You
Honestly,
understand? All this kind of thing. But she won't advise that she feels that she needs some space, but she doesn't want to divorce. What should she do?
Yeah, she should get the space.
But
Yeah.
you know that if immediately you have HIV, you have to have sex with only someone that has HIV. Because since our
No,
husband
I don't
has
think
HIV
so.
No, seriously.
yeah.
If you have HIV, if you have HIV and you're having sex, nobody's going to accept you.
but
No,
many
no,
don't
no,
many
no.
don't even speak it out. Like maybe they have HIV.
Right
they
now,
keep it
it's
hidden.
on media. They say there's even a dating site for HIV patients. HIV to HIV.
Man, bro, it's really
So
fucked
that's
up.
why she's thinking that she needs help. Like if she should leave now, it's a problem.
No, I don't think if you have HIV, you can have sex with somebody that have HIV.
You can't.
You can. You can.
Who's going
It's
to accept
proven.
you?
It's proven. If you are taking your medication, if it is not AIDS, if it's just HIV, if you are taking the medication the way you're supposed to take it, this medication we suppress the virus in you. To my own knowledge, you understand? It will suppress the virus in you, and even if you're having sex, unprotected sex with your husband or wife that doesn't have the that is not HIV positive, if you're having sex with that person, the person will not contact the disease. Yeah, it is proven.
But I think if it was me, I would never agree to date.
It
to
is
have
proven.
sex with anybody that have, even though I use condom. Condom can remove. I'm not going to have sex with somebody that has HIV.
Well, you might not know.
Yeah, we might not know, so
You might not
that's-
know.
that's
Yeah,
that.
and we
What's-
know where we are. HIV club.
No,
No, HIV is everywhere in the world, bro.
Yeah,
It's
but-
everywhere. It's in everywhere.
So our advice for the man of the woman is just since she said she doesn't want a divorce, and she
Yeah.
needs some space.
She made the right decision, I would say, but she should just get the space for now. Let her get her sense back and understand exactly what she wants. Because right now she
What's your
won't.
advice?
She can't just make any decision.
What's your advice? What's your advice for her?
For her, I would say that's a tough one. Because I don't know. I had a friend who told me that whenever he sleeps with a girl, he goes to check at a HIV test. But I also heard that
Damn.
HIV nowadays is not deadly, yeah. So
Yeah.
I personally don't have any advice for her. If it was me, yo,
You are gone.
I would
immediately.
hate you. I wouldn't
Of
go
course,
back to you.
because
I
no,
would
you
hate
can't,
you.
you can't feel
You're
normal,
married,
bro.
bro. You're
Regardless,
married.
even if it's a marriage or anything, you won't feel normal. You will be depressed.
Never. Never.
You can't say you want
Never.
some space with having that
The
kind of
relationship
issue
can
and you are
never
going
be
to
the
happy.
same again.
You understand?
it will
You
never
can't
be the same
Say like
again.
maybe you want some space, you want to stay alone and everything. You get depressed. Like they said, an idle man is a devil's workshop. And how can you live with such thing? Like maybe, oh, this my husband is the one that infects me with HIV/AIDS. You know, the thinking and all that stuff can even get her depressed. or
Yeah,
maybe-
because I'm saying that she doesn't have to have that space, because if she has space,
Yeah,
she will
she-
die earlier.
depression, and a lot of maybe negative thoughts and everything. But firstly, I would feel like the guy is really, really a horrible.
Yeah,
person.
he's a
Because-
horrible person.
Because when you have a friend, you have a partner, you should always, sometimes you shouldn't only think about yourself.
yeah,
Because-
it's selfishness.
Yes, when you are together with somebody, you should always think about the other person. All your decision you make must always, maybe you or should always look back. Like,
Yeah.
this decision am I making?
Is it gonna
I
have-
need,
what
you need to
impact
tell
is it gonna
Grace
have
that,
on
Positive
that
or
be
negative?
saying that
Yes, because-
men are polygamous. You need to
Because
advise
you know, because you can't,
it's
you
true.
can't,
men are polygamous. Men
It
are
is
HIV
real.
outside.
It is
HIV
real.
is real.
because
Men
you,
are actually
you can't.
polygamous.
Then that is how you get HIV.
You know, because you can't keep on
It's-
making silly mistakes that can put other people's life in danger
Yeah.
or maybe in jeopardy.
Yeah.
It's not even relating to marriage,
Yeah.
you know, relationship,
The
friendship.
man
and
is
all
a
that.
dirty man.
So
very,
yes.
very, very dirty. Because if you're having that kind of affairs with different women, you understand, you need to protect yourself.
It can
Yeah,
just be
you
just
have to protect yourself.
It can just be just one woman. Oh yeah, it needs to be.
You need to
protected.
protect
Regardless.
yourself. Protect yourself. You protecting yourself is respect for your wife. Because
Yeah.
how can you be having sex, having affairs?
Condom tears. Condom.
No,
tears,
forget
right?
about that.
Condom tears, right? You
No,
know
the
that, right?
fact, the main point is that you need to protect yourself and protect your wife. You understand? You have a wife, you have a beautiful family, and you go out there to be having random sex unprotected. That is disrespectful.
But for me,
Yeah.
I feel
So,
like
I
she
get
doesn't really need it.
I got
She
you.
need people to talk to,
got
family that has maybe any possible cure or any possible fix. So,
She, to me, I think
definitely
she
needs
needed. She first of all, she needed therapy immediately. She needs to sign up for a therapy, and second of all, she needs to just take her time before she could make any decision, because any decision that she makes right now, it's gonna be with her forever.
probably divorcing the man also will not also be.
Yeah,
good
it will not solve it, but at least it's good for you to just step back,
Yeah.
take a step back,
And
walk
reflect.
back, and just sit down and think of what is the next thing.